Monday with your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday with your God-ordained life. It'll be just fine. Motivational Monday with your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday with your God-ordained life. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday with your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday with your God-ordained life. It'll be just fine. Motivational Monday with your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday with your God-ordained life. It'll be alright.
Hello, hello, hello. It is that time again for the Motivational Moments with the Queen of Motivation. I'm always excited anytime I'm able to get on to take time out of the day to bring some motivation. We're talking about living your best life. What's your best life? We are talking about your God-ordained purpose-filled life, your life full of promise, your life full of hope. Yes, your life is full of promise. Yes, your life is full of hope. I just stopped by today to bring some motivation to you. I'm telling you, He give me these little nuggets throughout the week, throughout the day. And I'm like, yes, I can't wait to share this with your people. And today, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see we're talking about growing. It is time to grow. Are you ready to grow with me? And we're just in that time that we can no longer let doubt, procrastination. We know about that procrastination when we keep saying, I'm going to do it when, I'm going to do it when. Now I just want to encourage you and push you and to motivate you today, no matter what time you may hear this broadcast, to add, tag, share, invite someone that you know, say, girl, come on, grow with me. Let's go to another place. Let's go to the left. Even when it comes to our gifts and our business, many times we're sitting on these gifts. We got these things that we're sitting in the pot. And I love how I got the analogy of really being able to see about a pot, about a plant that's been stuck in a pot and that has not got room to grow. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And so, yes, I come to motivate you. I come to push you. I come to encourage you today and to get you in that place that it is time for me to grow, because many times we can get what's called stagnant. And that's what's happening with the pot. So anytime that you have a plant that needs to grow, you're like that plant that's been stuck in a pot. Why is it so important that you take this plant out the pot? Why? Because if you don't, you can't cut off things that needs to be cut away. You can't get to the root of the problem if you're stuck in the pot. So many times we're starting to see, why is my business not growing? Why am I not advancing in these places? Well, some of you have gotten stuck in the pot. You've gotten stagnant. You've got comfortable. You've allowed fear to cause you not to move. And you're just like that plant that's stuck in the pot and that cannot grow. You move outside the pot for advancement. You move outside the pot. Why? So that now the plant can flourish. Some of you are not flourishing because you're stuck. Some of you are not flourishing because you're still in this pot and you say, I'm comfortable here. The pot place is all I know. The pot place is where I was put. But just because you was put there don't mean you got to stay. So look, this is what we're going to walk this out. And so we're going to start with the word grow. And so the first thing is you got to get out the pot. You guys say, it's time for me to move. It's time for me to grow. It's time for me to flourish. But you can't grow when you're stuck and stagnant. You can't grow when you're in this thing and nothing's moving. So when you look at a plant, that has to be repotted. They has to be taken out and placed in another environment. They have to be taken out the pot, put into a place in barrel soil. And so the soil, oh God, this is good. The soil where you are have served its time. The soil where you were planted in the pot, it did all that it can do, because when you stay in that pot for so long and you're not replanted, guess what happens? You don't get the nutrients you need. You don't get all the things you need to grow. And so you get stuck. And then what happens to the plant? Then the leaves in the plant begin to wither away. I'm like, oh my God, I need the people to see today why you got to really look and evaluate and say, it's time for me to grow. It's time for me to move. It's time for me to flourish. And so sometimes we can just allow fear and doubt to cause us to stay stuck in the pot. Sometimes we can stay in that place of being comfortable, staying in that place of what's also familiar. But see, what happens is, for us to grow and do what? To get out the pot, we got to do what? We got to walk in transition. Why are we so afraid of transitioning? And so I want to just encourage you, some of you, your blessings will be where the transition is. Your blessings will be when you move and get out the pot. Your blessings will be so now that you can grow and move. And so you got to do what? Now you got to reposition yourself. That's what's happening. So when you take the plant out the pot, now the plant is being repositioned. Now the root and the things that are no longer needed are taken off. So now there's more room for growth. Now the leaves that were withering, it's even spiritual, y'all. Now the leaves that were withering away, they can now be cut off, so that now you can really flourish and now you can really grow. Some of you have been stagnant. Some of you have been in that place of not moving. You're finding yourself in the same soil. You're finding yourself not growing. You're not advancing. Well, this is a time. You keep saying, well, the prophets keep saying it's time and season to grow. They keep saying to me it's time and season, but part of this growth requires you to move. Part of this growth, it requires somebody to say, Lord, transition me. Yes, it's a motivation moment. You're the prophet and me will show up in any room that I'm in. And so I want to motivate you. I want to encourage you to grow in this season. I want to encourage you that you're not walking in fear. I want to encourage you for you to grow and for you to flourish and to do all these things that's in your mind. Some of you are great visionaries and you're trying to say, why is my dream not moving? Why is my business? But sometimes you got to get out the pot. You got to get out the pot, cut off the roof so your leaves won't wither. Some of you are staying in these stagnant places and there's no longer nutrients there. You're staying in these stagnant places. And sometimes the S-O-N is not there anymore. So the S-O-N is not there. So you can't get no S-U-N so that you can grow in what you're in. Yes, I stopped by here intentionally on purpose to motivate you men and women to get out the pot and grow, to get out the pot and flourish, to get out the pot and move. And so, yes, it's going to require you to say, I can no longer be stagnant. I can no longer sit in a place that's no longer get, because guess what? The pot, look, the plant started in the pot. It started in the pot, but when it began to grow and it got nurtured and it got the water and it got the sun, the pot could only contain this thing for so long. So some of you are staying in places and even jobs, oh, come on, God, and staying even in relationships where now you have outgrown it and you're staying there again. And some of you staying out of fear. Some of you staying out of doubt. Some of you staying even out of laziness. But I come to motivate you to live your best life. What's your best life? It is your God-ordained, purposeful life. And for us to live this life, it requires us to move. And I'm telling you, the analogy that I got today was literally to show you what it's like to suffocate somewhere. The plant literally is suffocating. It is no longer getting what it needs to survive. And so when it does, even though it started there, now there's a move. Even though it started there, now there's a growth. And so it's about to bust out this thing. And so when there's pressure now happening in the pot, now the pot leaves begin to stress out. Now the pot's leaves begin to wither away. And so some of you, my God, you're watching your very gifts and your very dreams wither away right in front of you. Why? Because you won't get out the pot. Because you will not allow yourself to grow. You will not allow yourself to blossom. Who got you in the pot? Who put you in the pot and won't let you stay there? Is it self-doubt or is it leeches? Oh, come on. Is it the doubters? Is it the naysayers? Who's stopping you from flourishing? Who's stopping you from growing? We should be growing in our business. And so if you found yourself in a business And you said my business got stagnant. I was writing books, but it's got stagnant. I was writing songs, but I got stagnant. I was singing. So my question is, are you out the pot? Are you in the same soil that you were in 15 years ago? Sometimes yes, there's time for a transition and there's time for move. So what do? You take the pot and then you get rid of it and you take the plant out because you say now the plant is growing. You got to do the same thing with your gift. Some of you got your gifts in the pot and it outgrew it. You got your gift in the pot and now it's not flourishing. You got your gift in the pot and now you don't see it bringing financial blessings even to you. But I'm telling you, if you take this encouraging word, and I'm encouraging you even as a prophet of God today, and this is what the Lord was telling me. I go to him. I said, my motivational moments changed years ago. And God said, even your gift will show up in the room for motivation. He said, in this season, we can no longer stay stuck and stagnant. So we're for motivational moments. We're talking about growing. Look at right there down on the screen. You got to G, get out the pot. You got to R, reposition yourself. And guess what? You got to obey. Your obedience is required. Some of you have been given instructions, divine instructions straight from heaven. Divine instructions where to go. Design instructions, divine instructions on what to build. Divine instructions on the when, where, and the how. But you've allowed people, places, things, and self-doubt stop you from moving. You've allowed people, places, and things to stop you from growing. And some of us really can't blame nobody else. Why are we stuck in this pot? Why are we stuck in this place, not growing, not flourishing, not seeing all the things and all the possibilities? When God says our gift will make room for us, when he talked about the room, he wasn't talking about being stuck in the pot. Whoa! When he talks about the room, that room is advancement, that room is growth, that room is valuable, that room is spacious. We're talking about a room that God will put us in. He's not putting us in pot-sized things to suffocate us, to stop our leaves from growing, to stop our flowers from blooming. We're in a bloom season. Part of your growth is now it's time for you to bloom. No longer just the seed, no longer just leaves, but some of you said my seeds are damaged. Your seeds are not damaged. They're just in the wrong pot for too long. It's time for growth. It's time for movement. We're going to require you to walk in obedience. And we know this other thing right here. For us to really grow, we got to walk by faith. How are you walking in this? I just stopped by for a few minutes today to motivate you, to encourage you, to equip you, and to push you, and to remind you of your best life. What's your best life again? It's your God-ordained purpose-filled life. You're here for a promise. You are here for purpose. You are here on purpose with a purpose. We hear that, but do you really believe it? I come to motivate you that you believe it. I come to motivate you to grab it. You say, I'm busting out. I'm busting out the pot. I'm no longer going to be stagnant. I'm no longer going to be bound, because that's what the pot was doing to the plant. But when it stayed too long, when you stay in the pot too long, it makes you stagnant. When you stay in the pot too long, you can't even remember all the great things you were going to do, because you stopped writing, you stopped moving, you became stagnant, you became complacent, you started looking at what everybody else was doing. And sometimes we can be in a pot mind state. Whoa. You say, what do you mean sometimes I'm in a pot mind state? That means sometimes you're in a pot mind state and you limit yourself. Sometimes you're in a pot mind state because you feel like you can't grow no more. Look, let me tell you guys something. I have been in the salon business over 20 plus years, but every season I'm doing something new. When I got in the field of cosmetology, I said, I'm going to do more than stand behind the chair. Don't you know I stood behind the chair? Don't you know I got from behind the chair, went to the school district? Don't you know in my salon I became a private tutor? Don't you see? I wouldn't allow nobody to put me in a pot and leave me there. Who put you in a pot and left you there? Who told you couldn't grow? Who told you couldn't flourish? Who told you that they were going to sit you and let your leaves wither away? The devil is a whole lie. I come to motivate you. Get yourself out the pot, and that's what will happen. They will wither away. And I'm telling you, in being in this business, even now, I'm even doing things now in this season, still in my business name. I still still got vision. I still got creative thoughts. But I decided I'm going to sit in the pot and wither. I decided. So guess what's got to happen? You got to make a choice. He says your gifts will make room for you. And your room was never to be stuck in a pot. Oh, this is so good. I'm getting blessed as I'm telling it to you. That means you got to keep it. You got to keep going so you can grow. Somebody say, it's my growing season. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to bust out the pot. I'm ready to get out of what's containing me. Yes, it served a purpose for a season, but in the season of growing, you got to be obedient. In the season of growing, you got to walk this thing out by faith. You got to see it before you see it. I saw myself being successful before I even started walking in it. I saw my business flourishing before I even got the building. Look, you got to see it before you see it and walk this thing out by faith. And so what are we talking about again? We are talking about it being my growing season. Come on, woman of God. Come on, man of God. It's time to grow. Get out the pot. Reposition yourself. Come on. Obedience is required. And guess what else? You got to walk this thing out by faith. I pray that you have been encouraged. It don't really take me long to encourage. When God gives me a word, He downloads it and I give it to you. I want to see you grow. I want to see, because guess what? When we grow, it does bring a financial seed back to our homes. When we grow, that's how we build legacy. And to look for you to have people say, I want legacy. Well, you can't get legacy stuck in a pot. You can't get legacy without a plan. You can't get legacy if you stuck in the same seat you were sitting in 20s. And yes, I've had this salon. Let's go here. I went straight from cosmetology school, straight to my own salon, straight to teaching. And guess what? When I stopped working in the school district, I became a private tutor. I've always made my business work for me. And so guess what? Now I have a Bible college. I'm just telling you what God has done. Why? Because I made up my mind. I need to grow. He calls me to grow. Come on, somebody. He never designed us to be stagnant. And so I don't care what seat you're in. If you've been there 20 years, there's still room to grow. If you've been there 30 years, it's still room to grow. If you're in your 5th year, look, the worst thing to be is to be 5 years and one day stuck in the same pot. Get out the pot. It's your growing season. It's time to move. It's time to flourish. It's time to bloom. It's time to grow. It's time to advance. Come on, do something with that gift in your hand. Now, look, we're in a time and season now. Y'all, I'm telling you, we have platforms everywhere. You got TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Some of these platforms I don't even use because I don't have time. But look, there's so many avenues to put your business out. Make the flyers. Yes, I know people talk about AI flyers all day long, but I'm in this seat. Whatever you have to do at your level of doing it, do it. But let that thing help you grow. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay in that place. And so today, if fear was part of your portion, get rid of it. If doubt was part of your portion, get rid of it. It is time for us now to grow. It's time for us to flourish. And one more time, it is your season to bloom. I want to see you grow. I want to see you move. Get out the pot and let's grow. And guess what? Let's grow together. That's what I really love about it. Let us grow in this thing together. We are better together. Yes, we are. And so this has been your motivational moment with the queen of motivation is Dr. Lee. I hope that you have been encouraged. Add, tag, share, invite someone that you know you see stuck in the pot. Invite someone that you know is their season to grow. Invite someone that you know is right there at the bottom. We getting out the pot, reposition yourself. Obedience is required. Walk this thing out by faith. And you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so excited. You're going to be so blessed when you make this move. Come on, grow with me. Come on. Let us bloom together. God bless and keep you until we meet again. This has been Motivational Moment with Dr. Lee.
Motivational Monday.